Good evening, everybody. It's a late one. We're going to have a look at the 2024 Nautitech 48. Let's go and have a look, shall we? It's Catamaran, 2 engines. These come as standard with 2 Volvo DS60 horsepower or 75 as an option. They're tucked in underneath here. You have your engines forward, just here. I should have put the light on. Easy to get to, have a second alternator if you want. I would definitely upgrade to the 75 horsepower. It's always something on my list. And then you have access to the steering system, and then across and down, and you have your starter battery. It's quite controversial. People love them or they hate them. I love them. I think they're great. And there's an option if you want. If you look over this side, we're all busy. There is an option to have a cover to protect you. Starboard side, shore power connection, and then you have your engine start stops over here, and then onto your helm. Something very, very beneficial having your helms aft. I think it gives you the sensation of, you know, sailing more, feeling of the power, the more direct control, but it also has the added benefit from either helm seat. I can see both bows, so all the way through the window. You have a bit of a blind spot here, and that would be the same on the other helm. I can see both bows, and then for mid mooring you can see both your sugar scoops really, really easily. So, you know, pros and cons. Main sheet track, so you have direct control on your boom, so it gives you better performance. And the Nautitech, unlike a lot of the other catamarans, have a more performance orientated hull. For your handling after your main sheets and so on, you have Harkin 2-speed electric self-tailing winches, small set of clutches. This, the red and green, as you can see, will deal with your traveller. And then coming forward, nice bins for the tail ends. You have a Harkin, if you wish, 2-speed, a standard manual, but if you watch this one set up as electric, so 2-speed 60 self-tailing winches, and then you have another bank or set of clutches here where not everything's set up, but as you can see, it runs straight through up. We're going to have a look. So a couple of really easy steps getting out. As I said, it's an overview tour. Flush hatches, sorry. Great grab handles up here. When you get further, you have a rainwater trench and grab handle here, and you can see here where your sheets drop down into the deck. So mast, we'll have a look when we get to the mast. Mast forward, back, and then drop down. Very simple. Outboard rigging, which is standard with a catamaran. Not going to go into it. I'm not going to, you know. Coming forward, nice trampolines. You'll notice, actually, you won't be able to see from here, I don't think. On the 44, which is just over there, your anchor is actually further back, and they've changed that now because the owners have asked that for. So your anchor is actually brought all the way forward now, so you don't have the anchor back here on the larger ones. So it's brought all the way forward, so it's a lot easier to, you know, anchor, put your bridle on. And then further forward, you have a point for code 0, code D, and your furler for your self-tacking jib. I should point this out, the chain runs all the way back through a channel here, and then back to your windlass, which is under here. It takes a few seconds, and consider hitting that subscribe button. It actually helps our channel enormously. The more subscribers we get, obviously the more views we get, but it allows us more opportunities with boat manufacturers to have a look at their boats, do test sailing and product sailing, so to then bring you more content of what you actually want. So please consider hitting that subscribe button. To all our subscribers that have been with us sort of through the journey from the beginning, thank you very much for sticking with us. Starboard side, so you'll find right in the middle, basically the chain was flaked. Huge area for your chain. Water tanks. There's room for generators if you want your generator in here. More water tanks, fender storage, cushion storage, because you get a lot of cushions with catamarans. Have a couple of steps up. Now all this up on your coach roof, cabin top. It's all real estate for solar panels. And I will show you this over all the benefits of most of the other catamarans. You can see to my height, I'm up near the mast, sail bag. It's really easy to reach all the way along. So coming up on your cabin top, your boom, it's really low. It's little things like this that make life easier at sea. Most people don't think about it. Oh yeah, you know, I want a fly bridge and so on, but when you have to climb up on top, your hard top on the fly bridge to flake your mainsail, whatever, or zip up your bag, and you're in rolling seas, it's unpleasant and dangerous. Electronic throttle control, you have throttle controls over on the starboard side, Plasimo compass, B&G repeater, and your chart plotter, autopilot. I'll give you the view from this helm. You can close down all the sides, so close off the outer cockpit area here completely if you want to. Weatherproof it. Give you a pan over this. So she's 14.67 meters long, which is 48 foot, and she has a beam of 7.9 meters, which is around 26 and a bit feet, something like that. Let me know if my feet to meters is right or wrong. Let me know in the comments below. And for a 48 foot catamaran, she's only got a 1.5 meter draft, which is awesome. A huge salon area. There are options on how you can configure this, but I like the way they've done it with this bar centrally. Before you used to have like a little single couch and so on the 46, but it's a really nice like breakfast bar area. When I start on the starboard side, this boat's been optioned out really nicely. You have stainless steel fridges, so nicely boozed up. We've been through this before. You can configure it, fridge, freezer, and so on. And over here, same fridge or freezer. 3-burner gas stove. You could have an induction if you wish. And oven. And then my favourite, dual sinks. I don't like having one big sink on a boat. It's completely impractical. So dual sinks, hot and cold water, and you have a shower type faucet thing there for washing things off. And then there's a fire extinguisher at the moment, but there's normally access to weights there. And you're part of it. Something that's really quite nice with these large opening doors, so you can have your friends or your guests in the cockpit while you're cooking or doing whatever, and it's very sociable. You can talk, see what's going on. Very nice. So we'll do the cabins quickly. This is an owner version. So on the starboard side, I'll come forward. You have 4 peak cabins. These have been set up with bunks, ideal for the kids. And this is like a Pullman berth here, so it will pop up. You know, you can put it away if you wish. Nice. I think it's good for kids, for guests. Fabulous, fabulous windows. Port lights there. Some storage here. Opening hatch up above. Like I say, this is an overview because we will be doing sea trials sometime. Not on this particular boat, but we will be doing one. So this is just a heads, freshwater, standard heads. I should imagine if you wanted to, you can have it as a wet heads, but I wouldn't bother. And an opening hatch up above, because aft, I won't go into all these here, all along here. You have access so to like your electric switches. There is storage as well, so you can put in a washing machine or whatever. You have access to services there. So before we get into the aft guest cabin, you then have, see if there's any lights. There we go, that's better for you. You then have your second bowl major bathroom. So you have dual sinks, and then the separate shower. And I quite like the fact that the heads is in fact separate from the shower and from the washing area, especially if there are a few of you. Opening hatch. I apologise, I'm not doing a very good, what would be considered a very good job of showing you this boat, but it's been a long day and I'm in a rush. And as I said, we will be doing a sea trial on 48. Quite like the panel material. You have a large double, almost a king. Being that Nautitech are more sportier than standard catamarans, the opening hatch aft, one in your port lights here and one up above. As I was saying, being that the Nautitech hulls are more, they're stepped hulls, so you have a more defined hull shape underneath the water for performance. Escape hatch, and then up above they then flare out so that you then get more comfort for yourself and your guests. So drop down table, this is an option, but it gives you a larger settee or day bed up here on the port side. I think a lot of this they've done more for entertaining and comfort outside, because you're going to be in the sun more in the warmer climates, and you can make that living area, living space bigger than actually having you know, huge sofa areas inside and so on. Port side you have your nav area, big B&G Zeus chart plotter. I think it's 12 inch, so does all your bits and pieces. VHF, Fusion stereo, all pretty standard stuff. Something that's quite nice for these large forward windows, so both port and starboard you actually have forward facing opening hatches. They're not huge, but it's enough to let some air in. And then just up above my head you have 2 more opening hatches here. If you're interested in prices or public price before VAT, if you have all the bits and pieces on here, it's just over £1 million. And that's well optioned out. Don't normally talk about prices, but here we go. So down into the owner's suite, a few steps down, you have a same size. It's a large double, small king, maybe bigger than that, double bed. Once again mirrored, you have those huge port lights with opening hatches, let some ventilation in. There is storage underneath the bed. Now, at least do some of it for you, otherwise you'll tell me off. So, large drawer under the bed. And then on the outboard side, you can configure this pretty much how you want. You can have a, what do you call it? You know, where you do your makeup, or an office setup here, or, you know. Nice space, workstation, workbench, even, you know, somewhere nice. There we go. Let's let the gold run, shall we? Privacy door, so it's locked off. It's locked off. So you have a privacy door. Keep that theme going. Just forward, you have your own separate heads. Freshwater flush. Plenty of space, and there is an opening hatch up above. I think this is the quickest tour of a Catamaran I've ever done. And then coming forward into the owner's suite. Really huge port light. Now on here, opening port lights there, opening hatch up above. You have twin sinks. Plenty of storage behind the mirrors. I'll give you an idea of height. So 5'8", 5'9". Got loads of room, loads and loads of head height. And then a shower for two. It's big, really, really big, and a nice little, nice rain head shower there. Really nice. I know I say nice a lot. I know you probably want more technical information on the boat. That'll all be coming up on the screen. As I said, this is just an overview, quick walk round, show you what it's all about. If you want any more information before we go out actually on the test sail, whether it's in November or later on, please put your questions down below, and we'll get them answered when we're out sailing. We can ask the guys, well, we can ask them everything you want. I'm tired, do it. And I'm not apologising for it. If you want any more information, if there's anything we've forgotten when we go out on the test sail, put them down in the comments below. I'm going to leave a link up in this corner for the Nautitech 40 Open, and I will get the 44 Open video up that we did at Cannes for you. So, see you on the next one.